Anne Prince is the editor of Independent Cambridge, an independent shops directory for the city, which is available in both book format and online. This is a project organised by 3 local residents. Anne Prince is the writer and editor, Steve Linford is the designer, and Andrew Houston the photographer. First off, Anne, I'd like to say congratulations on creating effectively a one-stop resource of independence in town, because it contains this inviting descriptive write-up with very fine photography. And I say this because you only have to run a cursory search on the internet to bring up a raft of websites which are all proclaiming to do what your book does. But in my experience, they end up being rather sparse because they're poorly updated, badly maintained, and simply not fulfilling the job that they claim to do.
Yes, well, I think what we decided to do was actually create something that was purely about independence. I think a lot of these websites, they are directories that cover food or boutiques or whatever, but they're not purely independent, so you don't really know. And I think the actual information they hold is potentially just an address. So how do you know anything about that shop? How do you know what they stock, what sort of food they do? So we wanted to actually create something that had a bit more depth to it.
More than just a placeholder.
Yes, definitely, and hopefully with the writing there's more information, there's more background about the people, there's more information about the products they stock. The photographs are beautiful, so it's nice to look at. It's functional, but there's also something, I guess, inspiring, hopefully.
Yes. And I understand this book, Independent Cambridge Directory, 2013, first published just a few weeks ago, yes?
Yes, 3 weeks ago. We launched on the 21st of November. It was part of the Last Word Fest event. We had a launch at 12A, which is a lovely club in the city centre. And so, yes, it's all very, very new.
I must ask, how long did it take to do? Do you have to go through many revisions with lots of cross-checking of references and stories, being an editor, of course?
Yes, well, we started work on it in April. So it's taken about 8 or 9 months of work during the day, in the evenings and at weekends. Yes, there's a lot of checking to do. There's a lot of photographs to take. I mean, we have to organise those. We have to have time with the independents to do that when it's good and convenient for them. So, yeah, a lot of scheduling, a lot of cycling around town. But, great fun. Yeah.